Yo guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to today's video. Today is the Week 1 Dallas Cowboy training camp recap. Last year I did this quite frequently. I didn't do it every week, but I did it every so often to report major headlines like when Zeke got his extension and beyond and beyond. But I'm going to do this every week. Let me know if you guys want me to do it daily and in depth. This is more of a broad weekly thing. The headlines and even some of the low lines that I think personally are important. But if you guys want to see this every day and more in detail of like plays, then go all ahead and put something in the comments and let me know. But anyway, the key headline in week 1 was General McCoy's quad injury. He's out for the season. It's very unfortunate because he was one of the key additions we brought into this off season for the defense. And as excited as I was for him, this is a great opportunity for Trysten Hill to show what he's worth. Neville Gallimore, our rookie. Most importantly, Trysten Hill, he was a second-round pick last year. Obviously, guys like Tyrone Crawford, who could play that's a veteran role, who I think can play that D-tackle role fine. He's done in the past. Even guys that I'm a huge fan of, like the fan favorites, Antoine Woods. If he gets more reps, then I'm perfectly fine with that, as long as he can live up to that. Also, Donatari Poe, that'll make him the number 1 D tackle now. So he has a lot to live up for despite a disappointing season last year. So that's obviously the big headliner. Also, Alden Smith burst on the scene. The first 2-3 days, he was very exciting. Good reports. Day 3 and 4, same thing. Even day 5, great hearing from the staff and the press conferences and all the rumors and stuff. Great thing. That's the only thing we've heard. Also, McCarthy and the culture change. It's obviously working. A lot of players are happy to be there. No one is holding out. No one is opting out of the season except for some of the guys like Jamie Olazawale. I know he is. Me saying his name and acting confused, you guys may think you don't know who that is. I do. I just couldn't pronounce the name. I don't have it right in front of me. But just that name popped up in my head that he was one of the key players that dropped out. But we didn't use him that much last year. The only play that I really remember was he had a wide open pass and he wasn't even paying attention and it could have been a touchdown. But other than that, we really don't need him, so that's perfectly fine. Also, the Everson Griffin effect. He's only been there 2 days. Tomorrow will be 3 making this video. And he's been in pads the 1 day. He's been off the field, individual workouts on the side. Perfectly fine. Get him warmed up, see what he's about, make sure he's healthy. Also, on the defense side of the ball in the secondary, Anthony Brown has looked good. From the hearings and the press conferences and rumors of people that were there, the scouts, or whatever you want to call it. I also do take this with a grain of salt. He's been playing first down reps as a corner. This is also hearsay. He may have been completely bad, but someone else there would have said, or someone just said he's playing good, and then it gets reported. The tight end group struggles. Blake Jarwin has been getting good comments on Mike McCarthy, but then you guys have like Dalton Schultz, who's been really struggling. Guys like Blake Bell that couldn't get a concept of the offense. The UDFAs being non-existent. So I guess for the tight end group, Blake Jarwin is our only hope, which that's expected. Go check out if the Cowboys should sign a tight end video I made earlier this week. And what I predicted has officially came true. Leo Collins' injury, a thing that was very apparent, very minor. Hasn't really practiced. He had individual workouts. Probably our best O-lineman going into 2020. People are going to say Tyron Smith and, Zach Martin. 100% agree, but Leo Collins is the most underrated offensive lineman in the league. Tyron Smith has had injury concerns. Leo Collins did last year as well, but Leo Collins was so good last year. He's younger than all the other guys, so I think Leo Collins could become our best O-lineman. But if this injury isn't something minor, it is major, then expect Zach Martin to be the storyline offensive lineman for the Cowboys. But I really hope Leo Collins can be that best offensive lineman for us as Tyron Smith ages and Zach Martin ages as well. And to make up for the loss of Travis Frederick. And will Trysten Hill make the team? That's the other headline I made. He has been getting a lot of reps in replace of General McCoy, who obviously got that injury, and he's been stepping in along with Neville Gallimore, Antoine Woods. We lost Malik Collins to free agency. He probably would have played a lot of that role, but that really doesn't mean anything because he barely played last year when he did. He wasn't the greatest. The Raiders picked him up, so I'm glad that Trysten Hill is getting those reps and replace McCoy, but I personally do not think he will make the team. He was a second-round pick. He wasn't very good, and we gave up on Taco Charlton, who was a first-round pick after 2 years. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does not make the team. And there's no standout UDFA. There's no undrafted free agent that's come on and has made a burst or made, a shock, which I don't think is a bad thing, but it's not a good thing. There's no, shock players that could come on and help the team, secret weapons. But Gallup, McCarthy commented he's a clear number one. I don't know if they're going to use Michael Gallup as a number one and Amari Cooper in the slot like they are going to use CeeDee Lamb. But that's just great things to hear in case Cooper does go down and becomes non-existent in games like he has in the past. Also, DeMarcus Lawrence and Aldon Smith have made a bond, spending a lot of time together on the field sidelines, in between drills, and even off the field, per Mike McCarthy, per DeMarcus Lawrence, and per Aldon Smith. So that report is not false. It's true, literally, from them talking and reports and camera video or whatever you want to call it. DeMarcus Lawrence and Aldon Smith are kind of making a mesh, getting along great, perfectly fine. That's also key to if Aldon Smith has a good year, will we keep him? Probably with this information, he gets along with the good team great, and if he has a great season, we'll have a higher chance of keeping him, unlike we did with Robert Quinn, because he won a lot more money. And also, I want to bring this up because this is huge. Dalton Schultz, 2 drops in practice today, and 1 the other day, yesterday, and day 4. I said this in my tight end video. Dalton Schultz is not good. He's a blocking tight end, and if we are going to go to that 2 tight end set that Mike McCarthy likes to run, then we need a number 2 tight end. I don't think Blake Bell can be that because he's a blocking tight end. I don't think our 2 UDFAs are going to do it. I think we need to go out and sign somebody. I've said that. So when everyone's like, oh my gosh, Dalton Schultz is dropping passes. No duh. That shouldn't be a shocker. He wasn't a good pass catcher in college, and he wasn't a good pass catcher his first 2 years. He was drafted as a blocking tight end. Blake Jarwin was a receiver out of college. Played tight end his senior year of college. But he played receiver his first 3 years. Came as a undrafted free agent tight end, and he is our number 1. And I'm very, very happy that Blake Jarwin is our guy because he has so much potential and he's so talented. Because last year when he got the ball, a big play happened. Didn't happen a lot. He didn't get the ball a lot, but he made a play when he did. So everyone's acting shocked about Dalton Schultz. I just went through all my notes in the past couple of days, the key headlines. If you guys want me to do this every day, go into detail about a little more every story, then I'll be more than happy to do so. But that is today's video. That is the Week 1 recap. I may make a Week 1 recap part 2 for the second half of this week. But other than that, go check out my last 2 videos. I talked about the Atlanta Falcons and if the Cowboys should sign a tight end. Thank you guys for watching.